Well, hello, it's Pat here from Letters to My Sister, and I've got some interesting stuff to show. I've been to an auction, well, online actually, and I'm going to go through all these treasures. Now, mostly, well, in fact, I think all of these items were in big job lots where there was probably one thing I wanted, and then I got all the rest. And there's some treasures and a bit of rubbish. But really interesting. So hold on and we'll be back for a proper look. So here we are, camera set up. Trash and treasure. There's a bit of both, I guarantee it. So let's move the first thing on. I didn't actually bid on this, it was part of a bigger lot. It's an old-fashioned light fitting, which I'm sure would suit someone renovating some old house, but I don't see a great deal of value. It's not particularly gorgeous and pretty grubby. So I guess I'll just put that on Facebook Marketplace. Now that's safely out of the way and I've got more room. Okay, here we go. Now this, I think, is a treasure. It's actually English. It says it's made from a genuine old bobbin from one of the looms, one of the old industrial textile factories from somewhere in the northern part of England. It did say on here. Oh, it just says Mills of Northern England. And it's been turned into an egg timer. Cute. Oops, I would have rather just had the bobbin. But anyway, that's really cute. I like that. Okay. Tin circus truck. I do hope I'm in focus and in the centre here. It is made in China and I don't think it's that old. Anyway, I'll pop it on eBay and see if it interests anybody. Got some interesting old tins here. That's probably not that old, but I mean, well, it cost 55p, made in Britain, and it's before barcodes, so probably 1970s. This is, it's not tin, it's a kind of plastic. Ankle and travel sickness tablets, needs a clean. It's also British. It's got an interesting little opening here. You slide that across. It's very grubby, isn't it? There. And it's still got some pills in it. I'm not interested in taking them. Here's another little English tin. I believe these were licorice flavoured. I don't know if we ever had them here in Australia. And another one here. It's a cigar that looks like it was to either drink with your coffee or it's coffee flavoured. I don't know. I really don't know. And over here, bear tape. It's just had sellotape type stuff in it and it's empty, so I won't bother opening it. There's a couple of others. This one caught my eye, but I didn't. One of the benefits of actually going in and looking at items is you can see that something I thought was a 1914 tin worth probably $200 is actually a commemorative edition. 2014, so it's actually only 10 years old. It's rather nice, and it's Princess Mary, who was, I guess, the Princess Royale, daughter of George V and Queen Mary, sent all the soldiers in 1914 a Christmas gift. Each year they thought the war would be over by Christmas, however it did last for 4 Christmases. Inside, I thought this has got something in it, and inside, these are rather interesting. I'll just hold that there and hope it focuses with my shaky hands. It's actually, so my son informed me, the picture was done in the 1500s by, I think, a Russian, he said, of 3 angels that looked over Abraham, and it's also symbolic of the Holy Trinity. When I looked it up, because on the back it's got 2000 in Belgio, millennium. These were medals given out by Pope John Paul, apparently. And they're worth about $25 each on eBay, and there's 3 of them. So that was a pretty good score. So the tin wasn't worth what I was hoping, but the coins were a bit of a bonus. Okay, I'm going to pause that there so I can make some more space. You won't even know. Now, more stuff. My friends and family will say, Pat, don't you have enough stuff? And I totally agree. So I will be busy listing things in our Etsy shop and also on eBay for some items. Now, I have never seen this before. It's actually a New Era dental floss with cutting device from Johnson & Johnson. It's a little glass jar and you pull out your dental floss. The cutter is, I guess, down here. I'll try. Oh, there we go. It just looks like a string to me. Anyhow, really interesting. And I found on eBay, these are $25. So who knew something so little? That's probably just signed for someone's letterbox, number 80. This is a lovely old set, a chess set from England. Looks like 1950s sort of style. Plastic. Nice box though. Okay, here's a kind of bit of a mystery object. It says sword handle polish. I don't know if that's what that translates to. And yeah, there's a jar of something. The lid's not even on it properly. It's a liquid. A little gonger. It's quite heavy. Oh, and it's got white powder in it. Ooh. And I don't know, another little donger. Definitely a mystery object. If it had came with the sword, that would have been good. Oh, anyway, who knows? The box itself is kind of cute. Now this one's rather special. It's Nesco dried ice cream mix. 4 ounces. This one's a strawberry flavour. It's artificially coloured and flavoured. Economical and easy to make with water only. So it kind of sounds like a powdered milk with a artificial strawberry flavour. Doesn't look like it's ever been opened. And I think it was at eBay had these. They only had a vanilla flavoured one and it was $60. So that was a pretty good score. If I can get something like 60 for it. This is actually rather nice. It's a plastic crib board. I don't know how to play crib or cribbage or whatever, but well, it's the early form of plastic, which we now know as Bakelite. And it's got the card symbols, spade, heart, diamond, and clubs. And in here's the little pegs. So it's all in there with its original box. Really sweet. I tell you, it was a mixed bag, and here we have a professional microphone from Yugo. And I don't know much about microphones, so I might let my son look at it. He's a musician. It does look quite good. It's got a bit of weight to it. Maybe you can try it out. But otherwise, that's going to go on eBay. I don't need a microphone. You don't want to hear me sing, believe me. I don't want to hear me sing. Okay. And a couple of other things before I stop the video. This is going to take more than one video. These are lovely. They're Bakelite. They're a sort of tortoiseshell design, salt and pepper shaker, grubby. One of them's lost its plug. Just a little cork plug. I'm sure that's easy to replace. They're showing some signs of age. I reckon they're 1930s. I really like them. I'll be thinking twice about selling them, but then they don't really go with my stuff, so I probably will. I don't know what their value is. Another Bakelite thing here, and I could tell it's been kept in the kitchen because it's got that yucky kitchen grease, so that needs a good clean. But it's actually a string dispenser. Take the lid off, pop your string in, thread it through the top, and voila, keeps it all nice and tidy. There's something, I just love the feel of Bakelite, yeah? What else shall we do while I'm here? I know what, I'll do the mystery objects because I'm going to put a Facebook post up and see if anyone knows. These two look like they go together. I'm not sure what it's made of. It's not terribly heavy, but it is some kind of concrete stone. Maybe it's like Hypertufa, which is lightweight. Maybe it's a pretty solid plaster of Paris type of stuff. What is it? So it looks the shape of a toe ball, but I don't think it'd be strong enough to be used as a toe ball. And this doesn't seem to fit it anywhere. So, mystery objects number 1. Here we have a little tube. It just opens up. Big enough for a small cigarette maybe, or a cigar. Maybe it was for spies to keep the cyanide pills in. I don't know. There's no markings on it whatsoever. No hallmarks or anything else. Now this is something electrical because there's a couple others. That's a lovely switch. These are actually about $30-something on eBay. There's also in the lot, I'm not sure where they are. There's a lot of these, the metal part without the switch. But this one, I mean, what sort of switch has a little wooden handle? I don't know. It's got the insulators on the bottom. And how that works as a switch is a mystery to me. And the other one is this little ceramic thing. Is it some kind of insulator, considering we had some electrical items in this box? Is it something to go in a vase, like a frog, for putting flowers in these holes? Perhaps you know. I would love to hear. So put something in the comments. Or if you're one of my friends watching this, just give me a buzz and tell me what you think. So that'll do for this video, and I'll be back with more. Subscribe and like and put a comment on our YouTube. That'd be great.